Hey guys, Al Getler here. Welcome to the show. I am really excited today. Not only do I have one guest, but I have two guests, and they're members of the same family. I think you're just going to love the show today. It is about inspiration. It is about entrepreneurship. It is about taking care of the planet, and it's about being 12 and doing some really, really cool stuff. So, you know how it goes. Let's start the countdown. Now, if you've been here before, I usually give the weather outlook here in Vermont, and I think I'm just going to record a loop of video that says it's cloudy today and kind of chilly. But that's what it was. We got out with the dogs today, took the nature trail. That was a great thing, and we are back here live with you on LinkedIn Live and some other places. So excited about LinkedIn Live. For those of you that aren't aware, LinkedIn Live is a fairly new access for LinkedIn members. Last night, watched a fabulous interview with the person that's the senior project manager over it. So many exciting things are going to happen. So if you're joining me on LinkedIn today, I appreciate you being here. And of course, any of the other channels that you're here as well. Very, very glad you're here. Also added my personal profile on Facebook today. So for those of my friends and family that are out there, this is what I do every day. This is our daily live stream show. So today's guest, let me jump into this a little bit. First of all, this person that's going to be on here, let me bring something up on the screen here. I interviewed her dad, who's a friend of mine named Allan Langer. And he wrote this book called The 7 Secrets of Selling More by Selling Less. Pretty great effort on his part. The other great effort about Allan is Allan is the leader of a group of people that meets every Friday. And the reason I mention LinkedIn quite a bit is LinkedIn is kind of where we all came together. It's what business is all about. Networking is all about. I've spoken to some college classes this year while we've been home, and I've been talking to them on Zoom. And what's incredible is everybody wants to hear the message of what they should be getting ready for. And the things that I say to young people are be a better writer, be a better and comfortable speaker, know how to speak in public, and build your network. Start building your network now, even while you're in college. So those are 3 key things. Well, let me tell you, when it comes about being a better writer, being a better speaker, being a better networker, when you throw in the mix that you've got a dad that does this all well, and I don't know these folks, personally yet, because it's been the pandemic, right? Allan and I have met over LinkedIn, not in person. And his daughter, Isis, she met, in fact, one of my friends should stop by later on to say hi to her. She met me, my friend and I on LinkedIn, and I'm sorry, on Zoom. And I was just struck by the fact the relationship that she and her dad have reminds me of my daughter and I. Well, I got to tell you, they were sitting there one day, and I'm going to have them tell the full story, and they came up with this idea. And this is not your typical, 12-year-old and daughter and dad stuff. They decided they want to take action. They wanted to help the animals. And if you're aware of poaching, it's a very, very sad thing. Those beautiful tusks on that elephant. There are people that poach the tusks off the elephant. The elephant loses its life as a result. It's pretty horrible. They said, look, we've got to take some action. We want to start something that really addresses this. So they came up with this idea. And I want to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of ELEPA. Here she is, Isis Langer. Hi, Isis.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty well. Now, do we have school today, first of all?
Yeah, I had school in the morning, but it's asynchronous today, so I didn't have a lot of schoolwork to do.
Okay. So was that Zoom school or was that in-person school?
It's Google Meet school, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. All right. And are you guys in school in person at all right now, or is it still all Google?
Well, currently, we're doing DL, distance learning
DL,
for this week.
Right.
Because we just started that for some reason. I think because of COVID, obviously.
Obviously, right.
But before I was going 4 days a week.
Gotcha. Now, Isis, there's a creepy guy standing over your shoulder. Who is that?
I think that this is my dad, if I'm right.
Yeah.
That would be the dad, always in the background when it comes to my daughter, which is where I'd like to be.
Well, that's great. Well, Allan is not a background guy most of the time when it comes to his own right. And you know your dad's pretty incredible, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done some pretty amazing things. So you guys were sitting around one day and you were watching a show. Let's jump on the story here as it relates to ELEPA and tell me that story of what happened and bring me through to the idea of what you created here with you as the CEO.
So, one time, like when I was 10 years old, my parents, my dad here, they signed me up for a graphic design camp. And the last day on Friday, they were telling us to make like a t-shirt, like any kind of t-shirt. So I made that logo, but that was a very rough draft of the logo because I got the pictures of the elephants online. And then I mixed the two words of his favorite animal, elephant, and then dad as in paw. So I came up with ELEPA. And then like I think we were on a trail or we were watching a show. I can't remember. But I said I think it would be a really good idea if we were to make like a business out of this. And that kind of just escalated from there.
Got it. So a business, but were you expecting a business that was going to sell as many things as you sell? I haven't put it up on the screen here yet, but pretty ambitious.
I was just thinking company, like not like, well, obviously, like we're just starting it, so.
Yeah, I got it. So you're 12 now.
Yeah.
That first idea of graphics camp and the logo, that started when you were 10.
Yes.
So was it then you decided you've always wanted to be a CEO of a company? When did you decide you've always wanted to be the CEO of a company?
Well, he kind of made me the CEO, but
Mm-hmm.
The actual idea for the nonprofit came is what you're remembering. What I told you, Al, is we were watching some Nat Geo show about poaching, and we kind of wanted to. Every time I wore the T-shirt she made me, everyone always asked me where they could get it because the logo was so cool. And yeah, I'm the grunt of ELEPA. That's true. So everyone would always ask me where they could get it, and I said my daughter designed it. So we were always, always say, "Oh, we should sell these," but we never did anything. And then once we saw the poaching, and we kind of always knew about it, but then we saw the show about it. We both of us just said, that's where we can sell it. We can try to help and raise money. And I said, well, you're gonna spearhead this. You're gonna be the CEO. I'll help you with it. We'll design the website together, but you're gonna design all the product. And the logo that she first designed, we couldn't use because the stuff she took from the internet was trademarked. So we found a guy, and she worked with him and designed the logo pretty much herself. She had the last say. So she's made all the final decisions. I've been helping, but that's why she's the CEO. So she runs it. Yeah.
So, it's pretty posh being the CEO. What does a CEO do, Isis? What are your responsibilities? Give us the background of what a CEO has to do.
Well, I on the website, I started designing all the clothing with the what was that website that we used? Printify. And I used that website Printify, and I got a bunch of their items from the catalog, and I kind of put it all together, and I made a bunch of merchandise, and then all of the payment kind of goes with him. I don't know.
No, it's all right. Well, we can get back to that stuff later on. We have one viewer here, Dennis Costa, a great guy. You can see what he does there. He's a puppet maker, which is kind of cool. You guys know that's near and dear to me. He says, wow. So that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. You've mentioned the merch a couple of times. So let me do this. Let me put this up on the screen and talk a bit about the merchandise that you chose and talk a bit about the design. And we'll also put up here along with that how one can go out and get this merchandise. I'll flash that on the screen once or twice, but give me the idea behind why you chose the merchandise you chose and just what went into the design work.
So with the mask, I was thinking, because we were wondering what else that we should do, and then we were scrolling through the catalog. We saw the mask, and I was like, wait, there's kind of like a pandemic going on, so maybe we can use that.
Yeah.
And so we used that for the mask. and we did on the bottom because animals can't shoot back, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So, well, you know what? Let me stop you there for a second. Your phrase, "animals can't shoot back." Tell me a bit about that phrase. Who came up with that, and what that means, so the folks understand what it is you're talking about.
So that person created created the because animals can't shoot back, because we were sitting down and we were wondering, wait, but we're gonna need like a motto or something like that, like the saying. I don't know what it's called. What is it called?
It's a tagline. It's a
Tagline, brand statement. Yeah,
it's a brand statement. Yeah, and we were kicking things around back and forth. You know, we had a lot of neat ideas, and then I read this quote about the innocence of animals and you know how they essentially against man really can't protect themselves, and that's what popped in my head. And as soon as I said it, she's like, "That's it, that's the saying."
That's awesome. That's great. You know, it's kind of interesting too, because there are people that hunt. In fact, I live in a state that's a hunting state, and I'm not a hunter. I'm not an outdoor sportsman that way, but I respect people that hunt legally, hunt for the reasons of providing food and things like that. But poaching is something different. So can you fill us in a bit about what this poaching is all about? And I just showed an elephant, but there are other animals that are involved in this poaching horrible situation that we see mostly on the African continent. Can you give us a little bit of a view of that, or what that's about?
Yeah. So poaching, I feel like it mostly kind of happens with any sort of animal that has a tusk or that kind of material. I don't know fully about that, but that's what I think.
No, you're right. You're
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yep.
Because I think the material is like
the ivory up and the horns.
Yeah, but isn't that's the?
Yeah, that's essentially the tooth. Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, and whales, of course, too, were also hunted for ivory and for that very same thing. So, and it's kind of cruel because as I meant, make the comparison to hunting. The animal, in fact, I'll show on the website here in a minute. The poaching of the tusk, in this case of the animal, the rhinoceros, is removed. What happens to the rest of that animal when they've been hunted and killed?
So if they don't kill them in the process already, they usually just let the animal go, if they don't kill them. But if they let the animal go, their tusks or that ivory is there to protect them, so they can't really fight back at all. So if any other animals were to come at them, they would die because they can't really protect themselves without it.
Yeah, that is so absolutely true, what you say. And that's a great point, that, you remove that is their very defense. And so therefore they're kind of left for being defenseless and ultimately dying. And it's just a cruel process. And what you have brought out here with your nonprofit is the opportunity to, support what you're doing in a very cool way by buying some merchandise, by representing what your goal is. And I got to tell you, I think you picked some really cool things. As I told your dad, I got to say quietly, my wife's from the other room, but I'm going to do a little Christmas shopping on this website, because she's a big believer in the anti-poaching message as well. It's just heartbreaking. But you mentioned the mask. I noticed that jacket there, Isis.
Oh,
that
yeah, the bomber
looks
jacket.
awfully much like your dad's kind of style. Am I right?
Yeah, I picked that one. I did pick that one. She put the logo on it, but I'm like, we got to have a bomber jacket. So.
I had a feeling your dad was behind that one.
I also picked the baby bib because, I don't know.
Well, that's great, because I have some babies in my life that are going to get that as well. But I really liked what you did as the CEO, the executive decision you made, is you provided T-shirts, not just, a lot of times you look at a website and there's just a T-shirt. Okay. And typically that means it's just a T-shirt that's made for the male species. Okay. But what you did in the yellow shirt on the lower left-hand side is you made a female-sized T-shirt proportioned for females. And as someone who over the years has bought a lot of products like this, I'm pretty proud of what you did there. That's pretty cool that you created a shirt that a woman can buy that's made for a woman. And I appreciate that executive decision that you made. So that's great.
One of our favorite products is the mug that we did. Do we have that?
Did I capture that? I think Did I capture that one? I didn't. You know what?
Probably not. Yeah.
While you're telling me why you love the mug, I'm going to go to your website and I'm going to bring up the whole product page. So
The
I can
tumbler or the mug? Which one are you talking about?
Not the mug that we have.
The tumbler.
Yeah.
The travel mug. It's a travel mug.
All right, I'll bring that one up. I don't see that one here. Are you guys out of stock of that one? Maybe.
Huh?
Are you? I don't see that on the website. Are you guys
Go to the top of the website, hit catalog. It'll open all the products. You might just.
Oh, I got you. Okay, tell you what. I'm not even going to pretend. I'm just going to go to the website right now. So you tell me what to do. So go to the top.
Scroll all the way to the top.
All the way to the top up here. Oh, I got you. See, I missed that.
Catalog. There you
Look
go.
at this, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who are watching from home, get out your credit card. Look at all the product here. Holy cow. That's incredible. So we've got shopping bags. We've got a pet. I got to tell you, I have more pet beds in this house. I'm not going to be buying a pet bed because you can't even walk around here. There's so many pet beds there.
There's probably 4 or 5 pages of products there.
Yeah, but have I come across your favorite one yet, Isis?
Not yet.
Coming up.
I think it's going to be on the next page.
Next page? Okay. So, folks, if you're looking at this right now, look at all that product. I mean, phone cases and magnets and more T-shirts and more of Allan's jacket. Let's see here. We're getting there. We're
getting there. There's even a Christmas stocking.
Look at that. That's incredible. A duvet cover. Wow, that is really right there. Holy cow.
I picked that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the notebook. I just love having notebooks around. They're great. So I think
I even designed the bag tag one because it didn't.
Let me go back to it then. Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
There it is.
Oh, so with the bag tag, tell me about the bag tag. I'll click on that.
There wasn't already the name and address line, so I had to put that on there. That's it.
I love that though. I travel, when things are back to normal, I travel a lot, and so that's a good item for me as well too, because I do put tags on my bag. So there's the travel mug. That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, there's the ones, a black one and a white one.
Cool. You know what? I didn't see this crop hoodie before. I have a daughter who's a little older than you. I think I just found a present.
Yep.
That's the one I wanted to sample.
You can order samples of the product. She's like, I want that. I want that. I want that.
And look, I could always use some comfy socks. So not bad at all. Since I've done all the pages, let me go to page number 5. Oh, look at that, a wall clock too. That's awesome. That is really great. I did not realize you had such a diverse collection of items there. That's pretty cool. So tell me something, Isis. You're 12, okay?
Yeah.
You don't need to have this kind of pressure on your life being the CEO of a company. Why did you decide to do this and not just go, cool idea, I'm busy, I got TikTok videos to watch?
Well, I just always thought it would be like a really cool idea to actually like make this a business because like he said, he's gotten so many questions about it. And I just thought, why not? Like, why not just go for it?
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely.
And I'm a really big animal lover and yeah.
So not only you an animal lover of big game animal there in Africa, but I also noticed too, there's an animal in this picture. Who's that?
The pooch is obviously just along for the treats, as it says right there.
What's her name?
Lila.
Lila. That's great. Lila looks like she's getting a little older there. How old is she? About 7 or 8, 9, maybe?
You tell
them. So
11 or 12.
The shelter said that she was probably 11 or 12. We think that she's like 9, 10, maybe.
So not only that, you'd rescued Lila too. Lila was a rescue dog. Yeah. Yes. That's great. So you're doing the full boat thing. So I'll tell you what, Isis, when you look towards where things are going to go, what do you hope to see happen with your company? What kind of results are you hoping to see? I know I am the first of many interviews. I thought I had an exclusive. And how many interviews do we have this week, Allan?
Yeah, three more. Three more after you.
Was I the first? At least let me be the first.
Yeah, you are the first. Yes, you are.
All right, good. First on LinkedIn, first on YouTube. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. So all of this appearance, what do you hope to have happen? Where do you hope to take all this?
One of my biggest hopes ever is that at least one of our products will go to the Roger Williams Zoo because I see a lot of like business, like small businesses products there when you go to that shop there, the gift shop. So that's one of my biggest hopes that at least one of our products can get into there.
You know, there's a lady on TV that loves this kind of stuff. I forgot her name. She has a show in the afternoon, pretty popular. Oh yeah, Ellen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you thought of sending something to Ellen and telling her your story?
We should.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
You got to work on it.
Okay.
She
Okay.
watches this show. She rips me off all the time. So
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Absolutely kidding. Hey, Alan. So let's just talk dad to dad for a second.
Sure.
Pretty incredible young lady and that you have here. What do you help Isis learn from this experience?
Well, she's not my only child. I have a 19-year-old son and a 17-year-old daughter, and an Isis. And I don't know. I don't want to. I've always wanted to teach my kids independence and that they can do whatever they want to do, whether they want to go to college or not, whether they want to do X, Y, or Z or not. I'm going to support them and to follow their dreams. I know it sounds corny and pretty typical, but if you practice it and you talk about it and you show examples and you have them learn by you set examples, you did your best and they go from there. And she's just been always they're all amazing, but she's always been incredibly creative and really smart. And she's a whiz on the computer. Like she gave, when I went on TikTok, I got my 2-hour tutorial from her because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then now I've got some followers on TikTok because of her. So I think she has a brain for this. I think she's set up to be successful in business. And so why not? Why not start early and see what we can do? And I'm here to support her.
I agree. Now, let me also just say you're being very humble about TikTok. And you had something to do with this as well, I believe. You posted a video. Was it just last week, Alan?
Yeah, it was last week. Yep.
How many views now?
60,000.
Isis, what's going on here? Your dad's a
He's mad at me, actually.
Your dad's a TikTok star. What's the deal with that? Isis, you look embarrassed. I mean, are you embarrassed or are you defeated that your dad has that many likes?
A little bit of both.
So maybe I'll start dancing on TikTok. How about that?
I saw the slide.
When you said there's a dad embarrassment, we didn't mean this far.
Isis, do you have some videos on TikTok? Do you have a TikTok page for your company?
Yes, we do. But right now, for some reason, we can't log in, so I got to get the login information for him.
Yeah, that's fine. But we can find you on TikTok. We can find you as I have on the screen here on Squarespace. Where else can we find more about
Instagram? We do have an Instagram page. It's ELEPA Insta, I think.
.insta, yeah.
ELEPA.insta. And
Facebook we're working on.
Yeah. And then I think we're going to be starting a YouTube soon, right?
Yeah, and we'll have a YouTube channel, and we'll have them all, relatively soon. But right now, the Insta is literally just went up, and TikTok, for some reason, we're having trouble with the account. But we'll have that up, and Facebook will be the next thing from there.
Kind of incredible, though, Isis. Your dad's, you were talking about, we've got this problem, we got that problem. That's kind of what a CEO deals with all day, too, is a little bit of problems, right? Straighten things out. Has Dad talked to you about business planning and business strategy at all? Have you heard those terms thrown around?
Oh, I've definitely heard it enough from him.
Yeah? So tell me what he said. What do you know about those two things? What's a business plan?
It's just like,
not a quiz.
More of just babbling that kind of goes in through one ear and then the other.
Wait a minute. Have you been talking to my daughters too?
Now I'm definitely dancing.
No.
Isis, let me tell you, that babbling will mean something today. I am the very proud dad of a woman who is head of marketing for a company in Boston. And she listened to her dad's babble for a long time. So that's pretty cool. I have another daughter who, from my babbling, moved to the Middle East and taught there, and met her husband there, a U.S. serviceman, and now they're both back here with 3 children. Whoa. And my youngest is 17, and she's just absolutely brilliant, student body president. This dad babbling and mom babbling does pay off in the end if you just let some of it soak in. It's not so bad. So I'm bragging on my kids there, but so we're about out of time, Isis. What would you like to tell folks about shopping, especially right now for Christmas, especially just during the gift-giving season? What would you like to tell folks about ELEPA? And go ahead and make an appeal for people to sign on. And I'm going to put some of the merch back up there again while you're talking.
I think that everyone, you guys can also donate if you don't need like any new merchandise. You can always just donate to us. There should be a donate link on the website, and then other than that, just buy something.
Yeah. Well, and that was done
for the animals. It's all for the animals.
It's all for the animals, and that was a true CEO move on your part there to say to people, look, you can still go there and you can donate as well. So that's pretty cool. So we'll put the homepage of the website up here again. It is ELEPA, because animals can't shoot back, created by these two fantastic people. Some great merchandise we showed on the website. There's 5 pages of things you can buy. That's pretty incredible. I am just so impressed by what you've done here. I am proud to know you. I'm proud to know your dad. I'm proud that you guys are, as I like to say, putting your money where your mouth is. You're not just sitting back and saying, oh, that was a really sad Net Geo show. You know, let's go out and get a Five Guys or something. You said no.
No, I'm pretty sure we actually got Burger King after that.
Yeah, there you go. So the cows are on their own. Is that what you're telling me? Well, I got to tell you, Isis, it has been absolutely amazing having you here. I can't imagine at 12 years old having the mindset and the dedication that you have to putting this together. And I know your dad's a part of that, but you certainly have made it happen. So just absolutely outstanding that you're doing this. Put the website up there one more time. Go to elepa.squarespace.com, buy something or just donate and be a part of this fantastic movement. The Langer family, you guys are just incredible. I can't wait to meet you in person someday. That's going to be amazing. Yeah. You'll be disappointed, but I am going to be thrilled to meet you. So, I promised one of my friends would stop by and say hi. So I'll tell you what, give one more commercial for ELEPA and I'll go get him. Go ahead.
He's going to go get his.
It's going to dog.
No, he's going to get his puppet. He's the ventriloquist.
I thought that.
No, he's a ventriloquist. So just tell him, please. I'll do it. So yes, if you want to get your order in for Christmas, I would do it very quickly. They're getting backed up because of COVID and delivery time. So we would really appreciate you going to the website, choosing anything you want, make a donation, whatever. All of it goes right to the top 3 anti-poaching organizations in the world, as we donate to them directly. So
yes, hi.
This is Isis.
Hi, Isis. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. My name is Salvador.
Oh, hi, Salvador. I'm Icy.
Good to see you. I'm a squirrel. See, squirrel. Yeah.
I'm a human.
Are you doing anything to save the squirrels? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't think that squirrels are that much in danger, but yes, we are.
Have you seen his dogs? I'm in danger. I'm in deep, deep danger.
No, you're not. You climb the tree faster than they run.
That's true. How old are you?
Oh, I am 12 years old.
That's amazing. I was listening down here. You're incredible. Thank you so much from all the animals in the world for what you're doing. It's amazing.
Thank you.
You're
welcome.
Yeah, you're just staring at me because I'm a talking squirrel, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, Salvador.
You're welcome.
Yeah, good to have you here.
Good to be here.
All right, good. Well, how's the nut gathering going?
It's going okay.
Yeah, are you ready for winter?
Nope.
Okay. Good. Glad to hear that.
See you later, Isis.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
And scary land behind Isis. Goodbye. That's creepy.
Yeah, I know. All right, go ahead.
Bye. I said bye.
I promise you one of my friends would show up. Isis, so good having you here today. I'm going to ask you and your dad to go backstage here. I'll say goodbye a proper way, but we're going to say goodbye for now to the viewers. One more time, there's the URL for ELEPAsquarespace.com. Go there and buy some great stuff. Isis, such a pleasure to have you here. Allan, always great to have you here, and I appreciate everything.
Thank you.
All right, you guys take care. Well, amazing, huh? You have a 12-year-old who, again, could be doing all kinds of things with her day, but instead she and her dad are spending this time putting together ELEPA. It's an amazing story, a fun thing to do, a great place for you to shop this Christmas, so please do that. Hey, I've got a big week coming up for you this week. We've got some people who are experts in it's kind of web week. We've got people talking about your personal brand. We've got people talking about SEO this week. We've got some pretty amazing things. On Thursday, there's actually going to be 2 shows. One will be on LinkedIn, one will not. But join me Thursday morning, 10 a.m., part of the holiday special coming up here. Got a guy coming up named Joshua J. Go ahead and YouTube search Joshua J. Check out some of his links, especially his appearance on The Late Late Show with James Corden. He's a magician. He's going to be here Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Absolutely going to blow your mind. So make sure you're here for that. And the holidays are coming quick, so there'll be more fun around the holidays coming up. With that, thank you very much for being here today on Al Getler Live. I appreciate it. If you want to reach out to me, my email address, al@algetler.com. Go ahead and send me an email and tell me what you're interested in, and we'll talk about it. But with that, you know what? Before I go, I see some of you have made some comments here, so I don't want to miss that. Here's from our group there. This is a very encouraging. Yeah, it absolutely it is. And there you go. Dia says his daughter is an up-and-coming entrepreneur herself. So that's very, very cool. We'll have to have her on there. And of course, Dennis is a big Salvador fan. So there's a comment out to Salvador. All right, folks, I'm going to go. Take care. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye now.